Adrian was considering options, probably undoing their seatbelt. Alice learned the value of a seatbelt now that she's in the front seat against the windshield. Rick, Andre, and Blackwell are safe for the moment as the very large individual who Andrew knows by the name of Grundy is now pushing himself up off the pavement, having just been thrown from the roof of the SUV.
Can I roll? Is there anything I can do to maintain the grapple? Because it's over distance anyway.
Were you saying there's a limit to the distance?
I don't know. There's nothing specified.
I would say you could still have your grapple. Obviously, the grapple between him and Rick has ended, though. Which means, Rick, you're free to do whatever you please at this moment.
The car is the car totaled? Are we just still now?
The car is certainly stalled at this moment, but you're not 100% sure if it's totaled. But with the other SUV still directly in front, there's not really... It's not going anywhere until the other SUV moves. And unbeknownst to Rick, the other SUV can't really move because they have an Alice in the windshield.
Well, I'm gonna yell at the drivers to get the heck moving, and I'm just going to try and use my improvised weapon merit again to try and rip some of the aluminum out of the broken parts of the car as a weapon from the top.
Okay, from the top. Okay, give me that roll.
Try and sell it later.
You're able to get a nice strip of aluminum, and it's pretty much a sword almost.
I have a shank.
Yes. It's an aluminum sword, essentially. And is that all you're gonna do? Because I know that's a reflex for you.
Oh man. I'm gonna activate my monstrous transformation and just turn into some freaking squid lizard thing. Actually, 4 squid lizard things.
All right.
Alright. 1 second. That's a that would be a finesse plus magnitude roll, right?
Acclamation as well.
All right.
Yeah, Scar Finesse, Acclamation, and Magnitude.
One success. All right, I lose all higher brain functions. And the 3 of them that aren't really me is going to start running towards Grundy just to get in his way.
So, Andre, what's the opposed grapple check? Since you're grappling him with your mind.
It's it's their strength brawl, so.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That thing he's really good at.
All right.
It's contested against.
Yeah.
Against my. Oh.
Ties go to the defender.
Yeah.
You feel him push against. You feel his body push against your mind, and you realize that this guy is just so immensely strong. You're using everything you can to push against him, and he's still pushing himself up, and then he eventually rolls his shoulders back as if he's throwing a body off of him. And he squares up against the 3 cephalopod lizards rushing at him. Blackwell?
It should be about his size, too. They can't do anything, but I don't know if he knows that.
So you're bluffing.
Yes, at least just doing the thing that cats do where they try to weave under people's feet and make them think they're going to trip.
Blackwell?
Yep. Blackwell's going to use the second to last willpower point to reflexively up that the slash to magnitude 3, adding on soporific and piercing. So it's going to get 2 piercing, ignoring all but 1 of Grundy's armor. And, you know, should it meet the requirements, it'll apply shrugged when it hits. And I'll make the roll, -1 modifier. And here's hoping. Okay, 2 successes.
All right.
I don't think that counts as dealing damage in excess of his general armor. Let me check the specific wording on that again.
That's 1 point of bashing damage.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it would apply the tilts.
What's the exact wording that's causing you to doubt it?
So the weird thing with lashes, or with the different tiers of lashes, with cutting lashes, which are lethal, it'll say, oh, you know, they have to inflict at least 1 point of lethal after armor. But with bruising or bashing lashes, they have to inflict at least 1 point of damage in excess of the target's general armor rating before applying armor. So it's just, it has to be higher than what the armor rating is.
Mm.
So, you know, armor rating of 3 has to deal at least 4 damage.
Yeah.
But cutting lashes just have to make it through armor with at least 1 point of lethal damage intact. So it's kind of a weird thing where it's a direct measurement versus what makes it through.
Yeah.
It's 2 very different things, and it's just a bit of a weird difference. So I don't think, yeah, if this were a cutting lash, it would be applying its tilts, but as a bruising lash, I don't think it will.
No. So he just takes a single point of bashing damage. Alice.
Well, then we could roll that single d10 and see if that...
Well, yeah, go ahead and roll. I already rolled it. It was a 3.
I already rolled it. Let's see. 3 is arm. I don't think the arm one is going to apply. Yeah, it has to exceed the stamina, so it won't.
Okay. So, Alice.
Yes, she's obviously hurt, taking 2 lethal. It's very likely she's gonna be out.
Frailty.
Because for frailty, yeah. Not unconscious, but too much in pain to do anything at the moment.
So she's just shrieking, so to speak?
She's given the driver a dirty look as well. if like he's in view.
Oh,
And
she's literally plastered sideways on the windshield. He's in view.
and head bleeding, so she gives him the dirtiest look. As she's trying to untangle herself, but she's in immense pain.
And obviously trying to untangle herself is kind of hard because there's two people in the front seats. There's a lot of flailing of limbs right now.
Yeah. That's her turn.
Adrian? There's absolute chaos in the front seat right now.
Yeah. We'll add to it more because I'm pretty sure at this point
There's head blood.
Yeah. I could try to resist it, but don't care. So yeah, Monster's transformation will be activating. Had this been a different campaign and you assumed it would be a werewolf game, you'd very much just assume that there's now a Garu in the back seat, but well, any self-respecting werewolf would probably kill me on sight.
Abomination.
Yeah. What sets him apart? A couple more insectoid characteristics. The limbs are gonna basically crack and make another joint that shouldn't be there. The lower jaw splits into essentially mandibles. And he's going to lean forward and try and speak of, are we driving or no?
The flailing in the front seat. I would like to be able to see where I'm going, but she keeps hitting me.
Or you could step on the gas.
And then careen into something else?
Sorry, I thought you were a good driver, but I guess I'm mistaken. Okay, I guess I will reach forward and try to just pull Alice back here. Because they're not making any progress.
Give me a strength plus, No, just give me strength here. I don't think Alice is gonna resist.
Not really, no.
Statistically?
You failed.
I mean, statistically, you failed. Yeah.
You realize why they're having such trouble in the front seat. Alice is just having none of it.
Kids these days.
With that, yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Grundy is just going to barrel charge straight at your clones / the SUV. Now, are they actually physical or are they just illusions?
They're physical. They, like, when he transforms, he kind of melts down into a bunch of biomass and then splits into a bunch of other things before reforming as the squid lizard.
So do they have a health pool?
The moment they take any damage, they just go pop.
Okay, so even bashing damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Any damage will pop a Shadow Selves clone. And then at higher levels, Shadow Selves can copy your armor, but it still needs to, like, completely prevent the damage, because if any makes it through the armor, they're gone.
So, whether or not he knows that doesn't matter. He is just barreling towards the SUV. He essentially body checks them if they get in his way. Followed by body checking the SUV and actually causing the SUV to tilt over onto two wheels.
Which one? Which SUV?
The one that he was trying to get into. So that would be Rick, Andrews, and Blackwell's. Everybody in the SUV can feel it tilt. Rick?
I'm gonna scramble out and then try to knock him over.
All right. Defense is 4.
Okay. Strength brawl -4. This will be 8 again because it's gigantic.
Nice.
I'll use the willpower on this.
All right. So, does it change your damage from bashing to lethal, or is it still just bashing?
I'm just trying to knock him over. I'm trying to get him prone.
All right. Let me roll dexterity here. Just pure dexterity. Successful. You're able to hit him. The SUV slams back onto its other 2 wheels and he falls backwards. Now with you being completely out, Rick, the amount of air is noticeable, which immediately draws your attention up to the helicopter that is now hovering probably less than 10 feet from the ground. As
Okay.
another individual leans out the helicopter and kind of looks down. Andre.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of the car.
You become aware of this as well, and the individual. At 10 feet high, you're going to be able to make out the features enough to know that that's Project Sigma looking out of the helicopter, who immediately locks eyes with you.
Yeah. Grundy is forgotten in this moment. What kind of is there any kind of just detritus in the road from the crash?
There's plenty of debris. Yes.
I just want to throw. I want to use throw on a piece of metal at Sigma.
At Sigma and the helicopter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start running towards the other SUV. That's
all right. So go ahead and give me the activation roll for throw.
Let me just check I got this right. It's anything up to size 4 as well.
Okay, yeah. I doubt you're gonna find anything the size of a dog debris-wise, but there's definitely stuff smaller than that, so you've got plenty of ammunition, so to speak.
Spin up a license plate, use it as a blade. Like a saw.
Chuck a bumper up there. Chuck it into the rotor.
Penalized by 1/5 of the object's size, rounded up, and resisted by the target's defense. So it's a minus on the roll.
-1.
-1, and then what's his defense?
His defense is gonna be 5.
Oh. Right, I'm doing this on 2 dice. That's with my last willpower. I'm just gonna start at this. I'm gonna start running for the other SUV as well. I'll take that one success.
Hey.
This piece of debris flies up and hits him. And you see him kind of touch where this bit of debris hit him, and you see him run his finger through the blood as it starts to trickle from his face. If you were closer, you would see a smirk come across his face. Blackwell, you are now the only person in the back seat of this SUV.
Blackwell is buckled in like a good little Christian lad. Are either of the two within range
Of
of
Lash?
Blackwell? Yeah.
How long's your Lash's range?
Well, let me double check. I go to the magical page
That has all the information.
and yep, 30, 60, 120 is
Oh,
the
they're
range
definitely
band
all
thing.
within 30.
nice.
Yeah.
Alright, coolio. Blackwell's gonna sort of like lean down in his seat and look at the back of the van. And he's gonna kind of wave, and there's gonna be like another pulse in his hand as his lash goes for. Well, let's go for the Sigma fella.
Okay.
Let's try that. What are his wits?
Oh. A bit higher than Grundy's.
If Grundy is the muscle.
God dang. Well,
Wits were
let's give it a go.
4.
4. Alright, so -3. And. Oh, good old college try. 3 successes. And what's his general armor rating?
No general armor.
None. Oh my. Alright, so he is going to. Oh, and do we want to roll that d10? He's also going to be hit with soporific, or he's going to get the drugged tilt.
9.
And if you're looking within the Deviant book, page was it again? I went way too far. The Reef 16 is the page that the drugged tilt is on. And you said 9?
Yep.
Oh. That's good if I remember correctly. Is that the heart? That is the heart. Oh.
Ooh.
Alright, cool. So for the heart, the damage equals or exceeds 5, and there is +2 for the purposes, and so that is gonna equal 5.
5.
The attack pierces the victim's heart. So it pierces his heart, and he gets hit with the drugged tilt as well. He's taking 3 bashing.
I'm sorry. I can't fathom taking 3 bashing damage and having it pierce his heart. Those words don't.
He's getting really bad heartburn.
Ooh.
You see him immediately grab his chest and pull back into the helicopter.
This man has life alert.
Alex? Or Alice, sorry. Bleh.
So I guess she's done flailing, so she can try and get herself untangled and out of the van. Or is it a van, truck, whatever this is?
SUV.
Out of the vehicle.
Alright, since you're moving of your own volition now, it's not that hard. You do see the squaring off between what looks like a squid lizard thing and this massive humanoid, for lack of a better term, because he certainly isn't human.
Okay. But there's nobody else directly engaging him?
No, it's
That
just,
I can-
just
that
those
you can
two
see. Okay.
are squaring up.
Oh,
One of
Well,
them
that's
is on the... Grundy is on the ground, though.
oh, okay.
Yeah, he's prone.
Oh, he's prone. Well, then why aren't we driving yet?
Because you were flailing in the front seat?
All right. Well, then she'll get back in the vehicle and say go, or right, go. Her goal was to get him off the van, and now that he's off the van and prone, we can leave.
Yeah, he's
In
been
her-
off
in
the
her mind.
van.
She didn't know that.
Adrian?
I hear the yelling. I'm gonna do a quick analysis of behind me. Is the other car gonna move again, or like?
It's not
Are
on
they
fire. There's no smoke. So the engine probably just stalled, and you're not sure of the state of the drivers, etc. But the car theoretically should be able to move. However, you could hear the helicopter, obviously, and you could probably see the square up that's happening.
Two of them are out of the car, right? The
Yes.
other. Well, as much as you might want to drive, I don't think we're driving yet. Sure. We'll give it the old college try. I will casually step out of the vehicle and enjoying this good old street scuffle.
Grundy is prone on the ground, so
Okay. Well, he's gonna get bit in the neck. What's his defense?
4.
Excellent. That's not really what I wanted to hear.
And he has general armor of 3.
I have AP of 1, and wait, shit. Wait, I have to turn on my lash, don't I?
Yes.
Or does that auto turn on with monstrous transformation? I can't remember.
If it's entangled with if it's part of monstrous transformation, it immediately activates.
All right, never mind then. We're going in. I guess I will willpower this because how else am I going to get 3 successes to do 1 lethal? No.
As your jaws clamp down on his skin, you find his skin to be extraordinarily thick, to the point where the force that you put into the bite, you were expecting at least somewhat akin to regular human skin. It is much thicker and dense.
Remember to rack up those dramatic failures.
Can't dramatically fail an attack roll.
So, I'm gonna do something at point blank range. No defense here. Do you have armor, Adrian? While in monstrous transformation, ballistic armor.
No. That would imply I have other variations.
Oh.
I mean, I don't die no matter what it. I mean, I guess depending on the damage rating, I mean, I might, but
What damage rating would kill you?
well, let's see. I've got 8 health boxes, so I mean, it's gonna take a damage rating of 3 to put me at full lethal.
Okay, so it's not going to kill you. It is going to give you
Hurt.
full lethal and 1 ag. Is anybody here military outside of Adrian? Okay,
So it's 9 lethal.
9 lethal, yes. As Adrian and everybody's ears begin to ring. Adrian, go ahead and give me intelligence plus firearms here.
I don't think that's really gonna matter.
Oh, it does. It'll. All right. Basically, this thing goes off so loud that
Can't hear myself think. Sorry.
yeah, pretty much. You realize he's not holding a gun either. Instead, it looks like there's a large metal piece wrapped around his forearm, and you can see the barrel pointing out underneath. Basically, It's a hidden blade, but instead of a blade, it's the barrel of a gun.
Okay, well, I've had enough. I'm running. I'm leaving.
Rick?
Didn't you track? Do you have to?
So, I can. Is Grundy's size 6?
Grundy is size 7.
Ah, never mind. I can't pick him up then.
Yeah. He's very big.
Has the car started moving at this point?
The front car has started moving, and you can hear the engine of the second one turning over. It is struggling, but it's not. It's given that type deal. So it is taking it a little bit longer to get started.
Okay, and the second car is just sideways right now, right?
It's flopped back down onto its 4 wheels. It didn't tip all the way over.
See, I'm not smart enough right now to start, like, trying to push it forward to help it out. So I am gonna start running, though, because I don't have higher brain functions and it's all fight or flight right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to leave my copies to still harass this guy and run off.
Following Adrian's run? Or different direction?
Probably. You know what? I'm gonna roll a die over here to see if I go towards Adrian or towards the car. I'm following Adrian.
Okay. Andre. You would have witnessed the absolutely massive amount of blood that was ejected from Adrian's body when he got shot.
Just looking at this trail, it's like when
Yeah.
Alice Blackwell, what's happening with them?
I'm sorry.
Like
what?
looking towards. Sorry, Alice and Blackwell. Like look at both cars. What's happening with Alice? What's happening with Blackwell?
Alice's car is taking off. Blackwell's car is still trying to get the engine to kick over. It's having a bit of trouble, but it just sounds like there's probably a bit of damage, but it doesn't sound like it's not gonna kick over. Probably if the car could be pushed a little bit, the engine would kick over and it would be fine.
Let's do it.
Pushing the car?
Yeah, but well, technically pulling it.
With your brain.
Actually, I can't. No, it's too big. No, I will have to push it the old-fashioned way.
Okay. Strength plus athletics here.
And I've got no willpower. So averages, I can do 1. One success.
You're able to get the car. You get the car to start moving a little bit, and the engine kicks over, and I'm guessing you're immediately going to like jump into the car door, because I don't remember you guys shutting that.
If the door's open, failing that, I will now go through the new sunroof feature that we've installed in the last 10 minutes.
Fair enough. So both vehicles begin to take off. Adrian, are you hot? As the car catches back up to you, are you going to hop into it as well?
I don't know, let's roll stamina to see if I'm conscious. Because I might not be.
Give me that stamina.
Wait, no, that's a wound penalty. Hold on, let me try that again, but, like, trick the sheet. I'm not.
Rick,
I'm getting run over.
Rick, you see Adrian collapse. Grundy is trying to trying to take off after you guys, but you see him eventually stop and look back at the helicopter and kind of give a dirty look as the SUVs are pulling away.
Well, I guess I'll try to pick up Gandhi by like the scruff of his neck and keep running towards the cars.
You'd be able to either wait for a second and then the second SUV will catch up to you, or you can make a leap for it and grab a hold of the first SUV.
Gosh, like I'm gonna roll for that too. Rick is essentially a very ugly dog right now. He doesn't know what's going on.
He knows.
Gonna grab onto the first SUV.
Okay. As I'm guessing, Alice, you open the door and let them in. No audio.
Sorry, I had it muted because the dog was barking. The dog was barking. Yeah, Alice is gonna open the door and try and help him in.
I assume that the weight just brings the car down a little bit.
A little bit. Rick, I feel like this is a very important thing to mention. The first SUV is the one with the person that has the syringes and needles that they were preparing.
They're probably all over the place
that's not what
now.
I'm focused on right now.
Okay. However, this person is immediately looking at the opening in Adrian's chest. And the words, "I've never seen somebody just go unconscious after getting shot center mass with a 50 BMG." And the look on the blood has completely drained from their face. Oh, this is gonna be a long night. In the second SUV, Andre and Blackwell. What's going on in the second SUV? This SUV's second SUV's kind of like this. The engine's not sounding too great. It sounds like occasionally, it sounds like you might have a flat, you know.
If the scene is ending, then Blackwell is starting to forget what just happened and why everything is in disarray.
Yes, the
So-
Just so you.
He's just gonna wonder why the van is kind of
What happened?
sputtering along.
I'll fill you in later because trust me, I owe you a drink for all of this.
The van wasn't having these issues when I left, was it?
No, long story.
Alright. I am going to make a medicine roll here.
And I assist.
Where is everyone? Did something happen?
You could say that, yes. It's quite a few things happened actually. Like I say, quite a story.
Alice, go ahead and give me the assist roll.
Yeah, she is using amalgam to put all of it into medicine. 5 points, because she doesn't have anything. So I'm just gonna do simple roll because I don't feel like doing all that. So 2, 5, 7, willpower 10.
So have fun with your extended action. You need 8 successes.
There's 4.
You're not the main actor, I don't think.
I'm helping.
Does the assist help on all of the rolls for the extended or just the first?
I don't know, you're the GM.
Okay.
Extended actions are weird. I don't get them.
Needed 8 successes, right?
Yeah.
We got him.
That's
Oh wait, no, that's right. I'm helping. I forgot.
So, this person begins to perform surgery. Like, in the car with Rick and Alice right there, frantically performing surgery on Adrian as they try to make their way back out. I'm not sure how Rick feels about this. Needles and sewing kits are coming out.
Rick is probably still looking out the back window. Like, I don't think he's turned back yet.
Well,
He's probably not going to remember most of this.
with the retreating, with the form of Grundy eventually being lost, and the helicopter makes a few circling passes, but eventually breaks off.
You have just finished listening to this week's episode of Deviant the Renegades, Children of the Plague, part of the Domain Gaming's Contagion Anthology, written and told by Wyverian. A special thanks to you, the listener, and if you wish to continue supporting us, subscribe, like, and share. As always, comments are welcome. Until the next chapter, don't stop asking yourself, is there forgiveness for the murderer that birthed you?